Ryan Tate. Where do you get off, huh? Honestly, where? Because your little promo, you never seem to amaze me. And don't take that as a compliment. It's really not a compliment. You see, you say I've changed, right? You say I've changed. You're right. I have changed a little bit, you know? Become more intense. My kicks that much more brutal. My mentality that much more stronger. I am more resilient than ever. I cannot stand losing anymore. And when I lose, I will just keep getting up, never stop. And I will win again. But overall, when you look at me, I'm still the same shit talker, the same shit stirrer, the same little kid that pisses off everyone. I've been the same person since Frostbite 2012, buddy. 2012, when I jump through that curtain, I'm the exact same person that I always have been. I always will be that same person. What about you, Ryan? When you step through that curtain in Frostbite 2012, are you the same person that you were back then? No, you're not. Because back then, you were all about winning, fighting, doing everything you can in the rules to succeed. And you gathered all of our respects for that. Because we always wanted to be like you. You were one of the locker room leaders because of your perseverance, going through everything possible to gain everyone's respect. Now what? What are you now? I'll tell you what you are. You're the EA's bitch. Honestly, you're the EA's bitch. And that's a pretty harsh comment, seeing as the baddest bitch in the yard, Lila and Alice, and Dan Zeppelin and Aston Crude and the rest of the EA, they're all in there too, and yet you're still the biggest bitch of them all. Do you want to know why? Because after all this time, you still claim to be the number 2 guy in the EA. What credentials, honestly, what credentials do you have to claim that you're number 2? Huh? Let's look at the EA. Badass Blade Shaw, the man that kicked my ass when I wasn't expecting it. Well done, Blade. You took me off guard. It's not the last you'll see of me. I will get revenge. Trust me on that one. Badass Blade Shaw, he makes his return. XCW legend. One of Aston's best friends. He returns and he kicks my ass. He does everything he can in his power to try and get the EA the win in the War Games. Something that you couldn't do yourself. So, what exactly puts you above him in the Elite Alliance? What makes you better than Blade Shaw? The backyard gangster Acid. He's going up against Daniel Johnston for the GBYWN Australian Heavyweight Championship. Aston didn't put him in that match because he had the power to. Acid proved that he's a contender for that title. He's one of the top guns in the WZWA right now. One of the most feared competitors. What makes him better than you? Everything makes him better than you. Because he can prove he's that dominant. He can prove it in the ring. He doesn't need anyone to help him. Because he can kick anyone's ass. Just like if I could click that. You can't do that anymore. Not that I've been seeing. All I've been seeing is you pussy out and get your little cronies to do your work. What puts you above Acid? This is the biggest one of all. Dan Zeppelin. Dan Zeppelin. I don't see how you can place yourself above Dan Zeppelin. Dan Zeppelin is the top of the WZWA right now. The WZWA Heavyweight Champion. The Cannibal. How are you above him? Let's look at what you've done recently. You lost the Backyard Championship to Mike Delcano on his return. Ha ha ha! Well done! Huh? What have you done to prove that you should be number 2? What have you done to prove that you're the same Ryan Tate, the same destructive Ryan Tate we always knew? You're not. And you say I've changed. And you say that the franchise pissing off the EA, The elite arse lickers, I had to get some sort of insulting joke in there. The EA, you say once we piss them off, we're going down this long, treacherous journey where we're going to suffer and it's always going to end badly for the franchise. Let's get one thing clear here. Everything I've done, I don't use rational thoughts. I'm a part of the war zone. Who needs rational thoughts? Rational thinking gets thrown out the window once you step in the war zone. I'm willing to take that risk. Because honestly, if I could kick all of you in the head right now, I wouldn't say no. Do you know why? Because all you guys have done is ruin the company, ruin the federation that the originals built. What we made strong. I built that ring with my bare hands. Along with Jack Wallace, along with Rex Regum, Antilochus. We all built that. Hell, Brian Lowe and Tim Justice helped as well. So why are you in control? It's time the franchise took over what was originally theirs. That's the Warzone Wrestling Alliance. And guess what, Elite Alliance? I'm going to do whatever it takes to knock you off that top platform of yours. Jack Wallace will do everything he takes. Do you know why? Because we're the WZWA Tag Team Champions. You say that we're not the same as we were. We were on the top of the mountain, we've fallen down. Guess what? Even if we did, we'd climb back up. But guess what? We haven't fallen. Find a tag team that can beat us. I dare you to find one. I'm not saying that none of them have talent. I'm just saying whenever it matters, the franchise stands strong. Strong. I nearly pulled some little weird mumbo-jumbo word there, but strong. We stand strong. And we will not fall. That's all I have to say for you right now. Because Ryan, if you want to fight, come get a fight, honestly. You can attack me from behind. Guess what? I'm going to be ready from now on. Hands up in the air, ready to punch you in the head. Or if I had to kick you in the head, doesn't really matter. All I know is you will be unconscious the next time I see you. Time and place, Ryan. Name it. I'll be there. But for the rest of you, I will see you at WZWA Ram Paige 2014. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Rant Tate.